time to check in with our favorite group of men to get a guy's take on things like life and love and, yes, even yard work. The What's He Thinking guys are here to share their perspectives with us. So welcome radio host Frankie Corrigan, comedian Stephen Jones, and English teacher Sam Beeson.
Let's hear from Brooke, you guys. Come on.
Let's give it up. Thank you so much. We were just having fun talking about, you know, ages and birthdays and getting older and all of that. But Sam did show off a trick during the commercial break. Are we ready for it? Dave, are you in on this?
It's not a trick so much as...
Okay, wait for it. Do it again.
He's wearing a piece.
You do that.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, you got it.
We were just chatting, and I look over, and Sam's just adjusting his little hairpiece. No. Great to have you guys, as always. Thanks for being here. We're going to jump in. We know women have long to-do lists, but we're going to start with the ways guys tackle their chores, and this is where we need your perspective. So there's a little inspiration to set this up from a dad who found a clever way to tackle yard work. Let's take a look.
I like it.
Okay, so there it is, taking matters into his own hands to get the job done. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
We want to know about your household hacks. So Frankie, let's start with you.
Okay, so we've got a little one-year-old, or just turned one.
Can I be his agent? He's so cute.
We need, yeah, you can.
He's
we would
so
love to.
cute.
He needs to earn his keep.
Okay.
So he started walking around July-ish, and of course we put the baby gates up. So we've got this. I think I've got a picture that I sent over. So the baby gate that we put up, I didn't want to drill into the banister, and it needed to have the support, so I didn't want to ruin the banister. So if you see, I've got a series of old belts that I connected, and then that way it gives it stability. And I don't. And the funny thing is, the ironic thing is, we had some painters over about 3 weeks ago, and they took my wife aside, and the one guy was like, "Is your husband an engineer?" No, I'm an engineer wannabe. That was, but I thought that was kind of, yeah.
That's great.
But I mean, so I'm not drilling into the banister.
That's great for about 3 more months until he figures out how to undo it, because you know that will happen.
Did you drill a new hole?
What's that?
Did you drill a new hole?
No, I didn't. I'm using the belts for the...
Oh, because your waist is that big.
That's hilarious.
That's
That's funny.
Yeah.
I understand there was some roof patching that happened at your house, too.
Well, it was at our cabin, yeah. So I did a patch job, which was, so it was about 3 years ago. A tree fell on the roof, and it pierced literally right through the roof of the garage. I mean, you could look outside and see the trees.
Oh, really?
So and there's it right there. So you're looking from the inside out.
Oh, my goodness.
And, you know, it's the cabin, so I just put a patch job together until the roofer could get up there. It was almost 3 years later. He said it was the best patch job he's ever seen. And if the radio thing falls through, I've got a gig as a roofer.
Or an engineer.
Yeah, an engineer.
That is so ghetto.
As long as it has to do with belts, I'll be fine.
All right, Stephen, can you top that?
I just do something simple. First of all, I'm not really handy. I did not grow up, my parents were divorced. I was not around my dad. You got to get that straight, okay? So most of my hacks are like, this is real because I got 3 kids and you got a lot of toys. The way I clean the house, like, because my wife will leave, and when I watch the kids, like, it's like crazy, okay? I just am survival mode. So what I do is I just take everything in the whole room, doesn't matter what it is, and I just throw it in one pile, whole thing. And then I can just take one thing at a time and then put it wherever it goes, so I'm not like back and forth. It has changed my life.
So put it in a pile.
Everything, whatever I could clean a room like that. I could clean it fast. You just throw everything in the same place.
But then what if you find yourself with like 6 pairs of socks when you're going to the bedroom 6 times, coming back to the pile?
That's what he does.
No, I don't do that. I put all the stuff in the one room. In the one room. I throw it all, like everything's everywhere. I throw it all in the same place. And then I can just real quick take the 6 socks and throw it into the.
You know what I like more than anything? Your passion for this. I really like it.
Try it. I'm gonna go home. I can clean the living room in like 3 minutes.
Okay, Sam, what about you?
I'm not home much, but when I am home, I have the perfect way to make bacon.
Okay.
You make it in a big, like a big stew pot. Just put it all in there, and then you just mix it around, and it takes out the splash factor. No.
Oh, cool.
No, you just always move it around and stuff.
Because you've got that fence, you've got that barrier.
Yeah, and it always works.
Have you ever baked it?
Yeah, don't bake it because then it just splashes everywhere.
No, it doesn't splatter in the oven.
It doesn't? But I know you have a toaster oven. It doesn't.
You guys can talk this out later. Thank you.
There's so many. There's so many.
We're going to move forward. The next topic, homework debate. So if your dinner table has become basically a homework center now that the kids are back in school, you might relate to this next topic. Some parents and kids are rejoicing after a Florida elementary school, multiple schools actually, announced a no homework policy this fall. It doesn't apply to middle school or high school, but we wondered where you dads stand on the great debate, and I'm turning to the English teacher first.
Okay, so 3 years ago I stopped giving homework.
You did?
Yep, at Utah Valley University and at American Fork High School.
No
I don't
homework.
give it anymore. No, because home time is home time and school time is school time.
Oh my gosh, slow clap.
That's it.
Right?
Slow
Slow
clap.
No, listen,
Quack.
and here's the thing too, because school, this is what they do. They say, you're here with me, but now go home and do it in isolation where there's not a specialist there to help you. And the trade-off in high school is this: if you put your phone in there, I won't give you homework. Put your phone in that desk, and I won't give you homework. And then it's really, and they have to be engaged, and at the end, they will have accomplished something, but no homework, it's the best. Takes a little more prep, but everyone's happier.
Props to you. I like that from the perspective of a dad and a teacher.
Yeah.
Have you reached the homework stage yet?
Not stage, but if I ever had a kid with math, I wouldn't even be able to help him anyway. So I don't agree with it. I don't even agree with it.
Just kidding.
I'm scared for it, is what I'm saying.
Hey, Frankie, your take?
I'm on board with him. I mean, it would have been great to not have the homework. Or, no homework.
Well, in some cases, in my sister's case, who's in high school, hours. I mean, it's hours sometimes at night.
When you have 2 hours each class or an hour and a half. And
then they don't do anything in class.
All right, this was really fun. We always love chatting with these guys, but we're not done with you yet. You ready to have some more fun?
Yep.
Yeah,
Have
as
you
long
heard
as it
about
deals with
this?
exercise.
Oh, good.